And let's go back out. Let's go back out to where we were and see how this one performs. I hate the mud flaps. I don't like the look of mud flaps, anything but like big honking trucks. And this is not a big honking truck. This is it, right? Yeah, cool. Now we're gonna get this. I will not let the hill defeat me. Ooh, it is a bit more zippy, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Oh, it is more zippy. It's not like supercar zippy, but it's definitely more zippy than it was. Yeah, that's the technical term, by the way. You guys, if you guys aren't into cars, like I clearly am, you may not know the term zippy. Go, go, go! Oh, get out of my way! Oh, it was so much better. We did it! Haha! The side grade was exactly what we needed. We got wheel spins. I wonder, do I have a lot of wheel spins? 5. Like, come on. Let's get something good. That sucks. 5, that's not even a lot. What is going on? Oh, at least it's better. It's more. Hey, we have to change to that, actually. I have to remember to go back to my guy and change his shoes, because that's our rule. We get clothes in the wheel spin, we have to wear it. That's how we've dressed our person. We just haven't gotten very many clothes from the wheel spin. Okay, well, I have to admit I'm a little underwhelmed. But now I gotta go home and change into my new shoes. Alright, character. Customize character. Alright, shoes. Feet. Here we go. Perfect. I think it goes perfectly with everything else. That was fun. I don't know what we're gonna do next. A speed zone, probably. How far am I from being able to do the actual event? I still need 3,000 more points. They really make this last one take a lot. Oh my lord. That one looks very curvy. I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe we can try this one. This Fuji Shibazakura. I'm so sorry to anyone who actually can pronounce that properly, because it is not I. I just probably insulted an entire country by trying to say the word. I apologize profusely. My ineptitude. Tight corner. I love my Celica. I'm glad they still have this one. For some reason I thought they only had the 94 here, but they do have the 92. Yeah, our family had one of these at one time. It was a nice car. Except I think we ended up ruining it because it was a manual. I couldn't drive at the time. But my sister ruined the car. And she did not know how to drive manual properly. Hey, Wolf Killer, how's it going, man? Thanks for popping by. Hope you are having a wonderful start to your weekend. How goes it? Are you starting your, God, what are you saying we'll start? Sorry, I haven't slept all night. Forgive me. You said you're stopping Ark in Meteor Story. You're gonna play Red Dead Redemption. Are you starting Red Dead Redemption? Good, just got up. Oh, Jesus! Oh, that guy just dive bombed. Well, good. I hope you get some amazing caffeine in your system and have amazing things coming to you today. Excuse me. There's a speed zone with a name on it. Anyone else who gets in between me and that's gotta die. It's just, it's a fact. Just don't get between us. It will not end well for you. Big turn. Nope. Have you run into Bowie Knife, or did they remove him? I have. I ran into him just earlier today during the one race I've done. Is he legendary? Yeah, I was very disappointed to learn that everyone has the same drivatars. I thought the whole point of drivatars was that they emulated other players, but everyone has the same ones to go up against. What's the point of the drivatar system then? I thought they were supposed to like emulate the way you drive in other people's games. Yeah, he's a troll AI. I don't know, he's not the one who beat me. It was, who beat me? Who beat me? Somebody beat me. Oh, Felipe. Felipe beat me. Felipe, the wily bastard. I don't know who you are, but someone needs to teach you a lesson, sir. I think they're all troll AIs at a certain point. I'm on the highly skilled difficulty, and they definitely do some define of the laws of physics in races. There's definitely some physics being broken. Come on. Oh. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, first time I actually thought the thing ended far earlier than it does. Only 16 more miles an hour. Oh my lord. Alright. One more try with this car. This is not an optimal car for this. This is just what I drove for the seasonal challenge where I needed to drive off a cliff with a certain kind of car. So I could definitely switch to a faster car. Oh no, we're spinning out of control. That was my fault. I shouldn't have hit the handbrake. Alright, we failed. We're gonna change cars. What should I do? What should I be? Mario Kart. That's the default, is Mario Kart. Said, I played Tales of Arise. Ah, the JRPG. You played Tales of Arise last night. You got to a boss fight, lost 7 times and got off. Define what you mean by get off. Do you mean you rage quit, or do you mean you're just like, you know what, I'll come back to this later? Were there throwing of controllers here? spilling of blood. No, I don't blame you. I don't have a whole lot of patience for like trying and retrying things. What is this? A mission R? No, just mad. Yeah, I get salting myself. 3 million! 3 million! And that's the discounted price. I wish I could afford that. Sorry. Too rich for my blood. You'll get it next time. Are you gonna retry, do you think? Or are you just like, yeah, not for me? I believe in you, sir. I think you got it. Here we go. Big corner, big corner, big corner, big corner. Oh no, I spun out of control. Oh no, I spun out of control. A little bit faster. That was it. There we go. Our 3-star. Our 3-star. Where's the next one? I guess I can try this. Why not? Now that we have the trusty Mario Kart. Said I might try it again, but am down to 2 health potions and use them in a minute. Oh no. I hate that. You know, I'm like, I feel like I'm in a similar place in like Chronos. Not with the boss, but I like have so few healing options that I can't see myself getting to like the next area without like reloading an earlier save. And somehow getting through a section of the game with more resources than I have now. Oh, I get it. But maybe it's worth it. If you're liking the game enough. I've never been, I assume it's like a turn-based thing. Like I said, I've never been one for those JRPGs that are formatted like that. Well, I'd be lying if I said I tried a ton of Final Fantasy games, but I have tried Final Fantasy games before, and have just never, they never clicked with me. Oh, thank you for grabbing your boss token. Appreciate that. And your raffle ticket. Where is the next speed zone? All the way down here. Sounds good. Wait, what is the attempt? What is the limit I mean for 3? 185. How big is the zone? Oh, that's not bad. I think we got it. Our car got it. Our car got it. I'm only playing it because of the story. Yeah, I mean, I feel like a good story can make up for mediocre gameplay. But if you're not having fun, then, you know, if you just aren't feeling it, then a good story won't make up for that. Like, for example, Undertale with me, I was loving Undertale. With like the story, the writing was fantastic. A lot of personality, super unique to anything I played. But I was trying to go for the peaceful ending because I was going in blind, but there are a lot of hints, especially on the Steam page, that you shouldn't exactly attack everything. So I was trying to avoid attack as much as I could, except I got to, I forget the name of the boss, but she's a well-known boss, I'm sure. But essentially, like, the way the gameplay is, you just, like, have to dodge a bunch of projectiles in a 2D plane that goes super fast. And, like, I spent hours trying to pass that boss. And I just couldn't. And it just was not worth it to me. And I don't know. I just, like, I didn't want to ruin anything by killing her. And I didn't have enough stuff to do anything. And to get the stuff I needed, I'd need to, like, backtrack a ton. And it just, like, despite me enjoying the story, and just, like, I just, like, I see why people love the game so much. It is just not for me, I guess. I would have loved to finish it just to get the rest of the story, but I don't know. It's on my list of to replay games. Eventually I may reapproach it, but it's probably not going to be for a while yet. And the like, it's like Disco Elysium, like. Oh geez, how far is this? Yeah, we knocked it out of the park with that one. That was a really easy one, though. That was super easy. Said, I have a really powerful sword for the boss fight, but can't use it much. And unfortunately, you can't use it whenever you're dead. The health. But, I don't know. I hope you get past it. And sometimes it is just a matter of getting past the one fight you're having trouble with. And then you know, it's after that, it's a bit easier. So hopefully. I'd always rather you enjoy a game than not, but not every game is for everybody. I could try for this. 100 miles an hour. I feel like for a speed that relatively low, it's going to be a hard one. It makes you hold A to use it. Sounds interesting. Is it turn-based? Sounds like it has an interesting, perhaps an interesting combat system. Like I said, I've only ever heard of the Arise series. I've never actually played it or really watched any gameplay of it. So I'm not at all familiar with how exactly it works. I think most of my JRPG experience comes from attempting Final Fantasies when I was younger. And I remember I tried, God, it's a super popular niche JRPG. Lost Odyssey? I tried Lost Odyssey, one of my first games on Xbox 360. And a lot of people love it. A lot of people say it's like an amazing JRPG. And it probably is, but I was never a huge fan of JRPGs to begin with. And I was also not like super young, but relatively young. So I didn't really give the gameplay time to sink in at all. And I stopped playing pretty quickly. Yeah, I did not quite get that 100 I needed, did I? It says slow fighting and story in the game. I mean, those JRPGs are usually like hundreds of hours long, I think, aren't they? They're usually like super long. So I'm not surprised. Of course, a lot of it I think is like grinding, in some of them at least. That's another thing why I never really was into JRPGs, is because, especially older ones, I don't know if they stopped in the modern day, because again, I haven't played like modern day JRPGs. But at least back in the day, they were notorious for the grinding, and I am not a grinder. Same reason I'm not like huge into MMORPGs, is because I hate grinding. I can tolerate it for a little bit, but I will not play an MMO for very long. Yeah, I'm gonna need a different car. This one is way too slippery on this dirt road. Maybe we'll try the cardboard car. Let's see. By the way, we do have about 4 minutes until our next ad break. I'll be pausing, so you guys don't miss anything. It'll also be the next chance to get a bonus raffle ticket for those of you interested. During the ad break fight, as per usual. I was going to play Saints Row, but the back of the disc is peeling off. Oh no! Not the disc rot. Oh, that's sad. I love Saints Row. The original Saints Row. I remember I had Saints Row, the original, on Xbox 360 before GTA 4 came out. And I loved it. I played the hell out of that game. And I played the hell out of the second one. I love the second one too. Definitely like the best GTA clone there is. Yes, but the Xbox One. Oh, but the Xbox One. I assume you mean like the Xbox One from 2013 or whatever, and not the Xbox original. I don't think they made it for the original. I'm pretty sure it was a, wasn't it? Did they come out with one on, I guess, was it 6th gen consoles? The original Xbox? I think it was I wouldn't be surprised if it was a cross-generation game. I just never really thought about it before because I only ever had it on the Xbox 360. Come on, I need it to be over 100. Come on, please. 100. 100. No, 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 no. Damn. Yeah, I want to, God, I wish I could play... I could play Saints Row 2 on stream with, like, Gentlemen of the Row. Unfortunately, they never ported the first one to PC. Get Out of Hell. SR4 reelected. Oh, are those ones you're gonna replay? I see. Okay. I played a bit of Saints Row 4. That was a bit of fun. I never played Get Out of Hell though. It was completely different than the original. Like the first two, the first one, like neither were super serious. They're all silly, but the first one was the most serious, yet still had a lot of humor. The second one just took what the first one was and turned it up to 11. Then the third one just went insane with a bunch of like, I don't know, they just really went into the raunchy and the over the top. I preferred the second one, which had plenty of raunchiness. But in fact, I think that was the first one that had a giant dildo you could attack people with. And then the third one came out. Or was the third one the first one with the dildo? I don't remember. But I tried the third one. It was not for me, and I kind of did not play it as much as I did before. Which is sad, because like I said, it was my favorite GTA clone. But the fourth one was a cool, like, superhero type simulation for some reason. It reminded me, oh, both are on the disc. Nice. Well, I hope you have a fun time. Yeah, it reminded me a lot of Prototype. Yeah, I don't know if you remember the game Prototype for Xbox 360. But there's a few of those games. Were like superhero. They had like what, Prototype, that Infamous. I think before Prototype they came out with Hulk Ultimate Destruction. And Prototype was awesome, man. It was so violent. I actually heard they may be doing a remaster or something of it, I think, or maybe a sequel, I forget. The original Free Radical was shut down after Prototype, I think. But man, it was just like, it was a whole power trip. It was like you played like an anti-hero, and you just like essentially would absorb biomass. It was so like crazy over the top. A huge open world, destroying buildings and killing aliens and murdering people, and it was a crazy game. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Oh, there's the ad break. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Thank you guys for hanging out. Good luck on the ad break fight. Welcome back. Thank you for waiting through that ad break. And congratulations, Wolf Killer. You matched me with 1 kill. You get a bonus raffle ticket at the end of stream. Congrats. You said you have the original Xbox 360 Minecraft game too. You wanted to play it, but couldn't because you lost controllers. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know. Can you even get first-party Xbox 360 controllers anymore? I don't even know. I don't know. I feel like even like if you have a modern PC, I feel like you should be able to play Minecraft, right? Maybe not like at max settings for every PC, but I feel like it. Then again, they have consistently updated it with like new features and things. Oh yeah, I remember when that first released. I was always that was after I stopped playing, I think, on consoles. Or maybe I just never bought it. I can't remember. I can't remember what year. I was just saying earlier, I can't remember what year Minecraft released out of alpha. And it released for a console even later than that. Because I owned Minecraft in alpha on PC. And I played in alpha for a while. And in beta as well. All the way up to release. So I've owned it for quite a while before console. Oh, since I bought a 360 controller recently, they're usually branded for Windows nowadays. I'm not surprised, really. Because Xbox, obviously their branded controllers are their modern Xbox controllers. Whereas I think Windows is kind of more generic DirectX. Or I should say DirectX, I should say X input rather. So I could see why maybe they rebrand it to be Windows controller. Because Xbox 360 controllers, they were good controllers. Like, there's a reason that design of controller has been so persistent and has had so many companies emulate it. It is very ergonomic, well-made way to design your controller. I am using currently a third-party controller that uses the 360 Xbox style design. Wolf Killer says, I thought Notch was going to remake Minecraft again because I saw a vid on it, but I think it's fake. I would be very surprised. I would not be surprised if Xbox and him have some sort of anti-compete clause whenever Microsoft bought the series, that he couldn't release a similar one. I would not be at all surprised by that if that was the case. To have a Minecraft clone made by the guy who originally made Minecraft. Olsen said the Xbox 360 ones were solidly made too. They last forever, longer than the latter models, and PlayStation ones too. Oh, I agree. My PlayStation controllers, I've said this multiple times on stream, like the stick drift, within a year, all of them got stick drift. And that's why I ended up buying this Vader. Oh, you can't even see it because my blocking thing. God, that freaking thing works so well. It blocks everything. It's insane. But yeah, my Fly Digi controller here is but that's why I got it. Is because it has Hall effect sticks. And yeah, I know you could I could put in Hall effect sticks to my PlayStation 1 or pay someone to do it, and nah. So I just bought a Fly Digi one with Hall effect sticks, and they're so much better than the PlayStation one, because like I said, I was getting stick drift within a year with my PlayStation controllers, and I've had this for about a year, but I've been using it every single day. I've played on this controller far more than I played on any PlayStation controller, because I started streaming last August, and yeah, it's gotten a lot of use and abuse, this thing, compared to my normal controllers, and it still feels brand new, which is a huge improvement from PlayStation controllers, which would feel really good to use, in my opinion. I love the way the sticks on the PS5 controller feel. They're just the stick drift, man. The stick drift just gets them eventually. One day you're going and trying to move the camera or move your character, and you just can't, it just doesn't stop when you need it to, or you let go of the stick and your eye just keeps going. It's very disappointing. I'm trying to think what car I can use. I could try the U-Haul again. That seems to be doing pretty well off-road. Surprisingly, I used it as a joke before to get through that speed trap, but it actually does quite a good job. I thought PlayStation controllers didn't get stick drift. I mean, they do. They absolutely do. You see, it has to do with the mechanism of the stick. Essentially, they use traditional analog controllers and sticks, which wear out over time and eventually start drifting. And Hall effects, and I think they call TMR control sticks, are the newer ones even, are kind of more resistant to that. I think they use magnetic construction to avoid the type of wear and tear that cause analog sensors to break down. Of course, I'm speaking as a layman, so, but that is my general understanding. Yeah, I do remember, though, as I was saying, Olsen, the 360, I remember them lasting a long time. I remember having 360 controllers where I'd use them so long that, they would have a thumb imprint in the stick. Oh man, this thing can totally do it. Oh, just a couple, only 3 miles an hour? Oh, yeah. There are, if you're comfortable with modifying your own controller, and if you're gonna stop using the controller anyway, I guess you might as well try it. You can buy kits to replace your PlayStation controller sticks with Hall effect sticks. And of course, if you do it yourself, it'll be cheaper. And I think probably getting someone to do it, if you can find someone who knows how to do it, and paying them is probably cheaper than getting a brand new controller. But and the sticks will last longer. So that may be worth it if you want to do that. I chose not to do that. I got my controller, the Fly Digi, but that costs $80, or no, $90? I can't remember. It's probably gone up since then, because I bought mine right before we have all those wonderful, beautiful freaking tariffs going on. So yeah, I managed to avoid the craziness. Complete sarcasm there, by the way. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan. That was abundantly clear. Oh my god! I want to get this freaking... I want to get this freaking thing. I want it. I want all the stars, damn it. Oh, you have a PS1? You didn't know you had? Man, you have so many consoles. You have so many consoles. It's crazy. I don't have any of my old consoles. At all. I've had a PC since like 2013. So I've had one for quite a while. All my old consoles, I don't even know what happened to them, to be honest. I think my Xbox ones, my Xbox 360s, I should say. I never had an Xbox One. But my Xbox 360, I had a few of them Red Ring. I think my last one, Red Ring 2, shortly after I graduated high school or something. And then I went and got a PS3. And I don't remember what happened to that PS3. I don't know if I sold it. I might have sold it. Or given it away to my friend. I don't know. I had a GameCube when I was a kid, and I sold that. Had like an SNES growing up. And I have no idea what happened to that. We may even had a PlayStation at one point. I think we did. I think I remember playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater on that. We kept a few nice. Yeah, I wish. I don't know, my family is never one to, like, keep a ton of stuff. Especially not, like, I don't know, things, toys, I guess. If you can count a console as a toy. Like, I have some, like, pictures and stuff from our family that I have. But in terms of, like, I don't have any childhood toys. I don't have any childhood consoles or any of that. We've never been one to keep those. Hey, we did it! Haha! Finally! I got 2 Xbox One original black consoles. I see, whenever... It's funny, because I still see Xbox Ones as not that new. Not that old, but at this point, they're over 10 years old, which is absolutely insane to me. I remember when they were calling Xbox 360 Next Gen. It was the most amazing thing in the world. It really was. Like, God, that was the last console where I feel like you had, like, a super big generational leap in graphical fidelity between consoles. Like, obviously, graphics have massively improved from the Xbox 360. But I feel like it's been more gradual. It's like, if you look at a screenshot between Xbox 360 and now, it's like mind-blowing. How different they are. They look massively improved. But if you live through, like, the transition between early Xbox to, like, late Xbox to Xbox One and so on, and, you know, PlayStation on the other side of that, it's definitely been more gradual. There was, like, a giant leap in like, polygon count and, like, shaders and just graphical effects in general between the original Xbox / PS2 and Xbox 360, PS3 era is insane. So, oh, you have the Xbox. You have Xbox 2, like the Xbox original. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. I have some fond memories of the original Xbox. I remember playing, God, what was that? Binks the Time Sweeper? You remember Binks the Time Sweeper? That was Microsoft's attempt at making, like, a mascot game. That was when mascots were really big in gaming. Where, you know, you'd had, like, Crash Bandicoot for PlayStation and Sonic for Sega and Mario for Nintendo, and Mario still is for Nintendo. That's like an exception now. But Microsoft wanted their own guy, so they made Binks the Time Sweeper. And it did not do very well. I think they came out with the second game. I never played that one. But the concept I thought was a lot of fun. At least what I remember. That was still in the day where I would play, when I played a game, I didn't really play the game. I just kind of went around and did absolute nonsense and like made my own fun. But I love that game. I love SSX Tricky. SSX 3 was a lot of fun. I love those games. Some fond memories from those games. Of course, Vice City. I played Vice City for the first time on Xbox. GTA San Andreas. For the first time. Now these games, like I didn't beat Vice City until much later. Again, these were like games I would play when I was a kid, but I wouldn't properly play them. I'd kind of hop on and, you know, like I'd enter in a bunch of cheats and run around the map and shoot things. So someday I do want to play them for stream. I don't think I've ever properly beat the story of San Andreas. Yeah, it's a good game. Never got a GTA back then. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have been able to play it. My parents are pretty lenient with the things I got to play. It's kind of funny. I could play GTA and gun people down in the streets, but my mom wouldn't let me like watch Rugrats because Angelica was mean, and she was afraid that Angelica would rub off on me. At least for a while. Eventually, she let me, but it took a while. Of course, I don't think that was San Andreas. San Andreas was a little later, after I was watching Rugrats. Oh, and a great game that I love, that's a Bethesda game that unfortunately did not sell very well, Jade Empire. I really loved Jade Empire. Unfortunately, it sold like crap, and they're never gonna bring it back. But that was a really fun game with a really cool story. I didn't beat a lot of games growing up, but that was one of the games. That was one of the games I played until the end. Highly recommend if you like Bethesda. Sorry, not Bethesda. BioWare RPGs, especially like classic BioWare, like Coder era BioWare. I still own Jade Empire on PC now, and I actually played it a couple of years ago. It holds up. I had a lot of fun. I still had a lot of fun with it. I'm sure a lot of it's nostalgia goggles. It has definitely aged, but it's still a great, fun kind of Western RPG with an Eastern style, I guess, in terms of art and location. Oh, God! But I'm glad you have all the classic stuff. The closest I get to some of that is like emulation. But you know, it's not the same as the classic hardwares. I'm glad that you get to enjoy the authentic experience. Also got 2 Wii's, a lot of games, nice. I don't know. I always wanted a Wii when they were new, but I don't know. I had an Xbox 360 and